flat to the body. It bounces off my rib. Oh! And that's how it works. Oh, that. Hey guys, Greg Fraser with Jingshan Quoshu, back here again with Master John Duza. And we've had a request to do a series on stick disarms. Whether you're an Escrima, Kali, baton, doing whatever you happen to do, understanding how to disarm something functionally is a really good skill to have. So today I'm going to bring John in here. We're going to give you three basic things. The first two are going to be off of John feeding me in. Okay, angle number one right here. So just feed it in here. Okay, so we got angle one here that we're going off with the umbrellas. Angle two, coming with the umbrellas. Okay, now we're going to use this off that umbrella or ceiling block right here. So your block coming here, okay, for the Wing Chun, it's that bonsai position, rolling it up. This is typically your umbrella, or bring it around, coming this way. Okay, so first one we're going to do, we'll start out a little bit so you can see it here. He's coming in, got my block, okay? I'm gonna, as soon as I hear the tick of the stick, I'm gonna drop down. Now I could be using the puño, okay? But for practice, I'm gonna be using just the wrist. When I strike him, this is ticking backwards onto the top of the head. So just for safety, if you're practicing, still keep your hand like in your center line of your head. So as he feeds, it's here, okay? Making contact here. But what I'm doing here is there's a lot of people that just push this down this way, okay? I want to really tuck my elbow into my body on this. So when it comes in, it's not just here, okay? Sorry about that, John.
Sorry.
Okay, but you see how that's not going to really uproot his balance.
I can still hold the stick.
He can still hold the weapon. Yeah. So as he comes in, when I hit here, I'm in contact, I bring my elbow across my solar plexus. To do this, you need to pivot your knee, okay, towards your opposite knee. So it's a little bit of a slide. This will set you up with a nice stab, and then you can follow through. All right, so he comes in, here, pull the elbow in. There's the stab, there's your power, anything I need from there. All right, so let's move this a little bit closer for you to see right here. All right, so John's coming in. Boom, reinforced block. Second, not just this way, because a lot of people may even, especially if this happens to be something with sharp or graded or whatever it happens to be, uneven, it may, could be anything that could be like if I get dragged on, could hurt. So if I push like this is what could happen to the hand. I could shred it, okay? So when I'm doing this, by tucking this elbow in, whether I'm hitting here, and bringing that elbow, watch my knee, rotates in, okay? If he's coming deep, there's the back of the ankle, back of the nerve of the back of the knee, all beautiful, all right? One more time. In, down, elbow comes across. There's the stab, there's the follow-ups, all right? Backing out here a little bit again. Okay, so as he comes in, it's here. There's that stab, okay?
Guys, with that momentum and that angle right there, I can't hold that stick. I mean, I'm even trying to hold this, it just pulls right out of my hand. So laws of leverage really beats muscular strength every time.
The idea is that it's really not just, again, I can get this a lot of times, you'll see that, all right? But, like I said, if this was not, or if it's not perfect wood, it's not an Escrima stick, there's like little things like slivers. If you pick up a rebar, you don't want that being pulled out your hand, okay? So when you're in here, tucking that elbow in, see how it uproots his balance, gives me the back side of him as well, all right? Do this 2 more times, so you see it? Boom, here. There's an open stab, there's other options, and we could switch and do whatever we want from there. One more time. Here, stop, inside ankle, okay? Hey there, first one. Next one we're gonna do is what we call a puño sweep. Okay, so as he comes in, we're gonna still meet it with the number one. So I'm over exaggerating, facing you so you can see it. Puño's gonna come in, I'm gonna hook, okay, under the wrist. Now, I have the option of countering here, but let's just look at what this is doing, okay, because it's important right here. Whether you grab or whether I do it freehand, it's important that I don't bring it across my body, okay? So when he's in here, whenever you're doing a puño, you're gonna barrel it out towards them, and then you're open, okay? If I decide to trap the weapon, that's great. There's a front knee, boom, up, oh, hello.
That's gonna hurt.
You know? Okay, so again, here, using a puño. If I want to keep that, that's fine. Oh, there's the clear. There's the stab. Here's the strike. Oh, oh. Okay, we'll go through that one more time. From in, here, okay, puño hook. Don't pull, don't try to use your arm so much. Go forward with your arm and pivot your hip backwards. That's what's gonna give you that power and the torque, okay? So a couple things again. Here, don't pull it across your body, okay? 2, when I'm going in here, okay, as I'm turning, as I bring this forward, don't bring a long line out here because I might get caught, and as soon as his elbow's up, if he drops his elbow, he becomes the powerful source, okay? So once I meet this, got the hook, I've gone forward, turn the hip, your far hip. So if I'm right-handed, it's gonna be my right hip that turns backwards. That's what's gonna uproot. If he holds on, he's off balance, okay? Watching this again. Hook, forward, back to the hip, there's the stab. Anything I want from there, okay? Third one, we're gonna switch around. So this one here, people get a little confused with this the same way. I'm gonna angle you just a little bit. So he's coming in on the backside on number 2 angle, okay? We're using an umbrella block, which typically, if I was just checking that, as you guys know, I could come around and hit here, all right? But what we're gonna do is the disarm on this one. So as he comes in a disarm, this one here is where you see most people doing it. They're coming down, I'm trapping this to my body, and I'm smashing to the head in one motion, okay? Sorry, okay? Here, and I'm trapping. Problem with this is if I put him a little more angle here so you can see my body when this is happening. He comes in, okay? And as I come down right here, people in excitement will commonly push rather than compressing this to the body, all right? If I do that, that's the same thing. Imagine if this is serrated or you had like, what do people use around here? Like the palm fronds.
Yeah.
These guys, ghetto style, they'll tape up with rope, palm frond. That's like a serrated blade both sides, okay? Get them anywhere, and that's a dangerous thing. If he was to pull that out from my armpit, holy crap, that would be horrible,
yeah.
Right? So he's in, so I don't go like this and go down. Yes, I am gonna clamp, but I'm not gonna push this down or push this to me because if I go like that, rip, okay? Again, one more time, if he comes in, I go like this, he can still with his elbow pull down and rip. Another rip. So, very, very important is that you don't just here and bring it to your body. You need to bring that elbow, pivot that knee, bring it across your body. You should have a nice stab there and follow up, okay? Getting the stab is what counts. Getting in there to land it to the center line is where you want to go, okay? So as he's coming in here, up, I do have this clamp in the beginning. See how it's coming down? But watch this. As I turn, my elbow tucks, my knee turns, boom, right here. If you were still holding this, try to pull that, okay? It's a very solid stuff. And then we can go to our other disarms, you know, whatever ones you want to use, all right? So he's coming in. This is the key. As this comes down, this elbow, when it squeezes, doesn't squeeze flat to the body. It bounces off my ribs. Oh!
And that's how it works. Oh, that one hurt.
Are you okay?
Laws of leverage beat
you
strength every time. That sucker whipped out of my hand.
But that's how it bounces.
Did you hear that sound? That was legit, man.
Holy shit. All right, you
We're
okay?
keeping that one in.
That one stayed in. Oh, you got a welt.
Oh.
Oh my God, you got a big welt.
And that's why we train. We love pain.
All right. So we'll stick with it, and then we'll show you the welt.
This is what we
All
do
right.
for you guys.
I'll move that in slow motion too, as a close up. Oh man, there's that welt that came up from the stick. So again, you do have to be careful when you're training with your partner, because John and I have been training a long time, and we still make connections and make mistakes. So in reality, you should actually have eyeglasses on and better protection, maybe a mouth guard when you're doing weapons. Other than that, we look forward to having you guys come down and train with us. So it's here. This tucks, I'll keep it tucked in, but you can see that I can travel through, which gives me that stab. Okay? I'm into a beautiful area for the stab. Boom, here.
Oh, that's
see
trouble.
that right there? Armpit, that, up under the chin, any of that. Or if he was to block for, there's the ankles. Okay? So again, we'll back out so you can see it a little bit. Keep it on this angle. Can you bring it out so your feet are in here? Okay, so you can see he's coming in. Boom. Okay, again, I can tuck this like in a barrel block. It comes back with it. There's the stab. Okay, clear in here if I need it. We now have both. Just turn the propeller on them afterwards. Yep. So anyways, guys, this is like, we're gonna start a series. We're gonna go through the 12 angles, give you the basic locks and disarms for that. We'll do stuff where, right now this series will be disarming techniques. We'll also deal with later what happens if I come here, okay? And John, or I'm coming in on here, John stops and grabs my wrist or my weapon, okay? So once you're trapping, how you can use counters on traps and disarms, okay? So we'll get into those in our next series.
Yeah, and come train here. Look where we're at. Beautiful San Diego. You guys seen our other videos. Amazing locations. You guys could train with us here instead of a stale gym. And you guys are gonna have a blast checking this stuff out too. And from my perspective, I don't care how big and muscular you think you are trying to hold this stick and attack. What Greg just showed you, those laws of leverage, it comes right out of your hand. You can't even hold that hard enough. And before that, in a split second, it's out of your hand and you're just devastated by attacks or counter strikes. So, as you saw right there, I got a nice one on the head.
Nice.
So, if you like what we're doing, subscribe, hit that bell for the notifications. We're always trying to come up with new creative ways to get our martial arts message across and break the norm of just, again, the boring type of instruction. And if you'd like to come train with us, come on down. But again, help us support our channel. We're gonna always make things better and better for you guys. Pick the best site locations and the instructions. Leave the comments. We definitely make videos based on those because we want to provide what you guys are looking for.